Yeah, my hair is just a mess. This there. Hopefully that's good. Okay. Well, ooh, oh, time to chat. Hi everyone. Welcome to this week's Saturday live stream. My name is Dom Kills, and well, happy Easter weekend, as you can tell by the title. So I guess it's time for me to reflect on how this week went. So this week has kind of been a little rough for me. I'm not gonna lie. Not just the usual work stuff and like other things. So hold on. I want to see if I can get this even or not. So for the past few days this week, I kind of had a little bit of a mental health crisis for myself. And I don't know how to explain it, but I have never felt so alone, so upset. And basically, overall, I felt like I was in a really, really dark place. Um, And here's the thing though. Normally when I go live and I talk about mental health, I just talk about mental health, but on most occasions I rarely talk about mine. So, yeah. So here I am live talking about what had happened to me. So, Wednesday, Wednesday was definitely the hardest day. That's when I felt like my mind was spiraling out of control. I felt like my mind was just not right. Um, I don't know what was going on, but I felt like at any moment, I just felt like sleeping. I just felt like just not waking up. And it was the worst feeling in the world. And I felt like my head was spinning. And yeah, that was my Wednesday. Basically, I had that going on all day. And then Thursday rolls around and my mental health literally feels like it deteriorated much worse. Meaning when um I started posting about how it's not fair that I don't have a partner, like a romantic partner, because I became so envious and jealous of those who do because I don't know. I feel like I'm experiencing my soon to be not midlife, quarter life because I'm in my 20s, my quarter life crisis. Even though I'm turning 24 next month. Um yeah. So I just don't know what to do really. Um, yeah, so Thursday was definitely a bad day for me because my mental health. I was inside all day. I rarely went outside, and when I did, it was just to take out some trash. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Then Friday rolls around. I don't know why, but yesterday on Friday, it was pretty chill. It was pretty okay, I guess. I decided to go for a walk because I got tired of always being cooped up inside. And yeah, I decided to go outside and go for a walk. And honestly, that was the best decision I've ever made for myself because I think that when I went on a walk, going outside and getting some fresh air, it really helped me. Um, like Just just like just like my mind really, just so that my I guess my to find my mind some peace or find some sort of peace, I don't know. But yeah, so I had went to well, I went on a walk towards a convenience store. It's really not that far from where I live. It's like a 20-minute walk. But I decided to take in the scenery because I live in or basically in like a forest land where like there's a lot of trees. And so, excuse me. So I just decided to, yeah, just take in the scenery for my mental health. Hi there, crazy seven edit goat. I don't know. Say my name, George. Hi, George. How you doing, George? Also, happy Easter weekend, guys. Okay, anyways, yeah, so my mental health this week had pretty much taken a toll, and then now I'm here. Great, how are you? I am doing okay. Um, I have been dealing with my mental health a lot this week, so yeah, please forgive me for the way I look. Also, I just got back from work like a few hours ago, so please forgive me if I look tired. But yeah. So how are you doing, George? And everyone else who's joining? I don't know who else is joining, really. Dang. Yeah, my job has me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. And at best, okay, so here's the deal. I'm not really that best at like figuring out a good sleep schedule yet. Um, yeah, yeah, I am not that good at a sleep schedule. Good, yeah. What does UWU mean? For some reason, I don't know what that means. Please help me refresh my memory what UWU means. Sorry, I'm just so tired, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Sorry. If you are, sorry, I'm not. Great guy. Okay, well, if you say so. Why? Just I don't know. I don't know why. I think it's just because, like, I feel like I don't know why. You know how, like, when there's an artist out there that, is, like, popular and you listen to them, like, the first few times and, you're kinda like, "Oh, they're okay," but then later you're like, you kind of phase out of, like, that artist because there's, like, a new artist on the rise that you start liking more than, like, a previous artist, I guess? Yeah. I yeah. Yeah, it's weird though because I've never listened to his music. I never. And I have and after what I've seen in the news about him, I'm not gonna be a fan or really was ever, so it's not like I did not listen to his music because I didn't want to, it's just that I think it's just, like, genre-wise, you know. Yes, exactly, he is a bad guy, because I mean, hey, when you're that popular, you can never really know what's going on behind closed doors, or in this case, what goes on behind the camera. Honestly, though, I feel like that's very common with like a lot of celebrities. Like, I feel like for some people, I feel like for some people, it's like they want to know, like, the fans want to know what they think based on, uh, like, what they see on camera, but then once the cameras stop rolling, then, like, you don't know who someone really is. Like, their favorite celebrity, you don't know who they could truly be. They could either be who they say they are on camera, or they can be someone completely different that would shock you. Like Jay-Z and Drake. Well, yeah, really. Um, I don't know much about the history of Jay-Z really. I do know a little bit about Drake though, just a little bit. Not like a lot, but a little bit. Yeah. From what I've understood, he wrote a song called From the Bottom to the Top, I think. And apparently it's a song about him slowly rising from like the bottom to like the top, hitting like the top 100 or I don't know whichever music chart he did. But then people had apparently exposed that, he was on a reality TV show with I think Nicki Minaj, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so people were obviously calling Drake out because yeah, he did not like, rose from fame just because I think, I guess well, hey, this is not me hating on Drake. I this is not me hating. I'm not trying to, like, be mean or hate on Drake. It's just that I just don't agree with, like, what he says. Like, how he says that he rose from he rose to fame because, someone liked his song or something like that, in which I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what his first song was, to be honest, but, I do know that I feel like he rose to fame only because he was on a TV show, like many other celebrities out there who, got on a TV show and then became famous just like that. I mean, if you know, like, Miss, Ariana Grande's brother, I think his name's, like, Frankie or something, or Frank, I don't know. Apparently, he had gotten famous because I think it was because he was on that show called Big Brother. Yeah. And to those wondering what I was just unwrapping, it's a chocolate bunny. It's a chocolate bunny because, well, I got it for this Easter weekend, and I didn't even know it was Easter. I did not know it was Easter. Did you know? Did you guys know it was Easter? Or at least Easter weekend? Oh wow, that is chocolate. Yeah. Oh, it's peanut butter. Mm. Anyways, so what are you guys doing for this weekend? Tell me, what are you guys doing this weekend? Are any of you like gonna be going out for Easter weekend? Are you guys gonna be just staying home, doing something simple? Go ahead, tell me in the comments. What are you guys doing for Easter? Something small or like something big? Oh, I'm still chewing. How'd you get in trouble with the police? This is literally confusing. How'd you get in trouble with the police? You know what's weird? Surprisingly, that doesn't, like, faze me a lot because, um, well let's just say, I grew up around people who don't abide by the speeding rules on the road. And that's as much as I can say. That's as much as I'll say. Okay. So basically, some people I know, growing up, love to disobey the speeding rules. Like, if we were going down a road and it said, like, 50 miles an hour or 55 miles per hour, they would end up going, like, 70. When I'm driving right and I would like grabbing something to eat, I am so hungry. What? Hold on. Well, I'm driving right and I would like grabbing something to eat, and I am so hungry. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. No, no, no. Do not say that to the police officer. Yeah. Well, hey, you must have been hangry. I mean, hell, I get hangry. I was just hangry like an hour ago. I was hangry an hour ago. And right before I left for work, I'm positive one of my assistant managers were also um hangry as well because it was so stressful this morning that they never got to have a muffin, they never got to have a bagel. Honestly, they were just happy to get coffee with their spouse. Yeah. Which, I mean, they're allowed to, but anyways, I'm so sorry you got in trouble with the police. I mean, like I said, were you hangry? Because everyone knows when you're hangry, you're not yourself. Oh, that's understandable. I actually knew someone who also had Tourette's, and yeah, they say it's it's hard to control their tics. Tics? Is that what it is? Tics? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm trying to say, like, the right, things that someone with Tourette's has. It's called tics, right? Tics? Yeah, and also sometimes someone with Tourette syndromes, I think they would end up saying something out loud, by accident, which, I mean, it's very common, I believe, and yeah. So don't worry, if you have Tourette's, that's okay, and anger issues, I mean, I've grown up around a lot of people who have anger issues and had managed them in either good ways or very poor ways. So, yep. But anyways, he said to me, "I'll give you a last morning." What? Last morning? Oh, well, at least your sister gave you a hug while you were crying. That's a good sibling thing to do. Honestly, though, I feel like a lot of siblings should hug each other, whenever they're feeling down. Unless there are occasionally few of the siblings that, say, "Oh, don't hug me, it won't help." And then you're just like, "Just hug me." It'll take like a second. So, yeah. Well, I'm very sorry that you had a bad day. Well, I'm trying not to get chocolate on my nose, which I did once. Um, I'm back. Hey, George, how you doing? Where were you off to, George? I believe I don't know. You don't have to tell me or all of us. You can just say you had to go take care of something. Still going good. Oh, that's nice, George. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here eating chocolate, I guess, and currently going through some back pain. Well, technically lower back pain. I had to do dishes. Seems reasonable. Oh, George, Levi says hi. Hi. Yeah. Hey, Levi's having a bad day, so, let's cheer him up. Let's cheer Levi up. Yeah, sorry. So, anyways, I'm currently going through like some little bit of lower back pain because I don't know how this happened because so here's what happened. So, how are you, George? Oh, that's good. So here's what happened while I apparently somehow got lower back pain. So I had went to sleep last night and everything was normal. And then I had woken up and basically I had back pain that was killing me and made it almost impossible for me to get out of the bed and impossible for me to brush my teeth because, well, when you gotta brush your teeth, you gotta go like this and just like, bend your back a little bit so that way, you can spit out the toothpaste or I don't know, yeah, the toothpaste because it's toothpaste. You can't swallow toothpaste. That'd just be weird and disgusting. Honestly, I've never known one person in my life who told me that toothpaste tastes delicious, to be honest. And if I ever did meet someone like that, I'd just be like, that's weird. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. So then later today, while I was at work this morning, I was just power throughing it, just trying to, get through my work. And honestly, though, it was so exhausting. Excuse me. Because I had to carry boxes. I had to lift a lot of tables. I had to move a lot of chairs. It was not pretty on me, at least. But for today, at least I got that done. Honestly, though, to me, nothing's more than the best feeling in the world is literally just coming back to my bed and sleeping for after working 5, 6 hours at work. And I'm very sorry, there's a cat outside. Do you know my name? Levi, right? Levi, that's all I know. I can't see, like, your face. Well, I can a little, but I don't see, like, the details of your face on your profile. Hi, Tommy, how are you doing? Hmm, well, it's yes. No English. No English. Okay, well, that's fine. I can barely speak English, apparently. I can barely speak English, apparently, because I kid you not, so I was I wa I was at work, and apparently someone stole a salt shaker, and I had said in a sentence, "Someone stole the salt shaker," and boy, did I say it very badly. And then someone stole the salt shaker. Someone stole the salt shaker. I'm sorry, there's a cat going on outside my door. Don't ask. Yeah, there's a cat going on outside my door if you can't hear, but yeah, and it is meowing constantly. Mm, I'm currently eating some chocolate. In the spirit of Easter. So what are you guys doing this Easter weekend? From what I've understood, Easter is tomorrow. And I don't know. Easter is tomorrow, and basically, um, from where I live at, and I don't know if you guys do this, but every Easter, it's okay if you don't understand me. A lot of people apparently don't understand me, even if I'm like not talking on a screen with people in the chat saying they can't hear me. Well, they can't understand. They can't understand. They can't understand me, but they can't. The, that cat. Okay, look, I understand that like that's a kitten and sorry guys, I'm try it's not letting me speak, so I'm just gonna speak over it. Oh, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. Mm, yeah. So so pretty much growing up, Easter has been kind of like a fun holiday, I guess. Wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan, but yeah, it was good. Um so growing up, Easter wise had been pretty chaotic for me. Um, because, well, I don't really know if there's ever been like a normal day that I've ever celebrated like Easter. I think I made one poor decision going live on this Saturday. But yeah. So growing up, Easter basically all we did was like dye eggs like the night before, and then we do this huge Easter egg hunt the next day. And we are either told like to find a specific type of egg or just do it completely random. Well, I only know a handful of languages. I know like I know how to say hola and ni hao and konnichiwa and anaseo. So like okay, so I know a few I guess basic greetings, I guess. Like I know hola, me llamo Tom, or 안녕하세요, 제 Dom입니다. And ni hao, 我叫 Dominic. Huh. Yo. Hi there, Bifa, or I don't know if I'm what I'm saying. I don't know what that means. But hello, F. Can you try as much as you want? You can try as much as you want. I don't speak English. I don't understand it. Yeah. Sorry. I sorry. Well, where did you say you're from again? Where did you say you're from again? Because I speak French. Oh, well, I only know in French, I only know bonjour, and you can correct me if I'm saying this wrong. Jim appelle Dom? Jim appelle Dom? Am I saying that right? I know bonjour, and Jim. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Jim appelle Dom. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, because if I'm not, I am very sorry, and I'm very sorry for my horrible French. I'm still learning, so please forgive me because I don't know why, but when I learn a new language, it is very hard for me to remember like certain phrases and hi, no flex zone, how are you doing? So yeah, it's hard for me to remember certain words. I only I only speak Czech, Czech, and I don't know how to prove it to him. Hmm. Sorry, I had to belch. Very inappropriate to say on the live. But yeah, doing good, buddy. What's going on here? I don't know. um, I'm trying to. Okay. So I have been. This week has pretty much like kicked me right in the patoot, right in my behind, because I have had a string. This week has been really crazy for me. I spent 2 days basically having spiraling out of control involving with my mental health. My mental health was spiraling out of control, and to top it off, the only day this week I ever felt some sort of peace for, like, 10 minutes would be Friday when I went for a walk. Uh, so yeah, my mental health this week has been basically spiraling out of control. But yeah, and today, I had experienced lower back pain. I'm currently going through some lower back pain problems, and yeah. I don't know what Tommy is saying, but I will try to learn, what is it, Czech? I'll try to learn that. Hopefully that's the language or what the language is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. Yeah. I buyed a 2016. What is that exactly? Is that like a I don't know what that is. I don't. So yeah. Also, yeah. So this week has been pretty rough on me. I'm gonna be honest. And the only time I ever hope it's not serious about your back pain. It's not so serious. It's just more like so basically here's what happened. So this morning I woke up and basically I had lower back pain that was just like killing me. I could barely fully get up, and if I did, I had to, like, just force myself I had to force myself out of bed just to, like, get up, and yeah, and the reason why is because I have an alarm clock that goes off, on the other side of the room, nowhere near close to my bed, so in order for me to turn off my alarm clock, I have to get out of my bed, walk towards my alarm clock, and then turn it off, and then that's pretty much how I can, like, at least wake myself up a little bit to get ready for the day. And I specifically have my alarm clock, because I need it for when well, for one thing, I need it for work because I have to always get up so freaking early, and it is not pretty at all. Seriously, when I get up for work, the sun is barely out. Like, when I mean barely out, I mean it's pitch black still. I mean, we do have, some street lights, but yeah. Anyways, so when I was trying to get up this morning, though, my lower back was hurting me, and it was just terrible. BTW, where are you from? I'm from the US. I'm from the States. I am from the East Coast. So I live in a state that is very close to the East Coast, or is in the East Coast, I should say correctly. Is in the East Coast. And I will say this though, it has its good days and it has its bad days. I'm planning to shift in UK soon. Oh, okay. Well, I hope, safe travels, and I hope that the UK you have a wonderful time in the UK. That is definitely, like, one of my goals that I want to achieve. I would love to travel to the UK because one of my grandparents, when they were, still alive here on this earth, they are actually from the UK, born and raised until they met well, my other grandparents, and then, they got together. Well, you don't know. Don't know why I said, you know. Well, what you don't know. So they met in the UK, they got together, they started dating, then they got married, then they came back here to the States and had a f- and then had a family and had a growing family, then got to have not multiple, but a good handful of grandchildren. And then yeah. Yeah, but, the reason why I wanna travel to the UK sometime in the future, because oh, hi, Sid. Okay, Tommy, you have a good day now too. Love from India. Aw, hi, Sid from India. Hi, Fox Red, how are you doing? Okay. So, like I said, I want to someday go to the US, just travel in to the US. I live in the US. Sorry, I'm tired. I want to travel to the UK just to, like, learn about the culture or just a place where, like, one of my grandparents grew up in because, I mean, I just wanna know what it feels like, or at least, like, step in the shoes or step on the grounds of, like, where they grew up in, like, because I think that'd be pretty cool. I am down for traveling. The only problem is I need better financial stability. So by Ioj, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyways, yeah, so if I felt like I was more financially like I had more financial stability, then I could travel to the UK like that. But currently right now, no. Which, I mean, can you blame me? Everything's getting, like, way too expensive. Like, seriously, I went to the dollar store, like, yes, I go to the dollar store, okay? I might be a little cheap. Um, but anyways, I everything is, like, not that expensive, or no, it is expensive. It is expensive. I don't know why I said not. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my brain. Ugh, anyways, so I went to the dollar store, and honestly, I thought I was gonna leave like having to spend like $10. Literally, I left spending almost $30. Honestly, though, please, someone explain to me why the dollar stores do this now. Please, because it is just insane. Anyways, yeah. So I mostly shop at the dollar store, just because it's cheap. I assume it's cheaper, and honestly, I'm just too exhausted to go to a Walmart or no, anywhere fancy. Honestly, I actually once went to a store that sell clothes and used tires. Honestly, wish I was joking, but that's what they had. Used clothes and used tires. Very very demure. Hi, Crossroads. How are you doing? Okay, so I am gonna be live here for like a few more minutes. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, yeah, if not, then I'm just gonna give you guys like what's gonna be happening. So as usual, I am gonna be posting my regular content on here, like my short videos and every other randomness on here, and my live streams. And I'm proud to say, or I'm happy to say, um, are you in the stock market? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I wish I was, but no, I'm not. Um, I'm gonna be going live every Tuesday now. You're gorgeous. Aw, thank you. You too. Yeah, so I'm gonna be going live every Tuesday and Saturday, and I just started. So Tuesday's live was kind of crazy, but then again, it's yeah. Which career field are you in? Currently, right now, I'm in hospitality. I work at a hotel. I work in foods and beverages. So, yeah, I work at a hotel as a cook, and we cook breakfast mainly, such as waffles, pancakes, omelets, veggie omelets, cheese omelets, which I am not a big fan of because cheese omelets are the worst. Um, potatoes, potatoes, biscuits, scrambled eggs, and etc. Sorry, I'm just a little tired, so I can't really list off like everything I cook. Can you teach me about it? Working in hospitality, I'll tell you, but you probably would have to, I don't know. I feel like if I ever want to go live on here one time and, like, teach someone about hospitality, then I mean, I've only been working in hospitality for over a year now, and I still feel like there's a lot of things I'm learning, but I'm not afraid to teach, though. I'm not afraid to teach someone how hospitality works. And generally, I feel like I'm really good at, well, not like really good, but at least I'm decently good at hospitality because I always try my best to help out with guests. And half the time, it's either, something good or something bad. And let's just say, the good days are the best days, but the bad days are, of course, the worst days. And I've even dealt with my share of good guests and a lot of bad guests, meaning like I have dealt with guests who's had such attitude towards me for literally just trying to help them. And normally in those situations, you have to like make sure you keep your cool because you don't want to explode on someone and they're trying to get a rise out of you, which I always make sure to like bring it down to here and not escalate my emotions way up. Do you play Minecraft? Uh, no, not really. I did one time. So if you've seen in like maybe a few previous previous live streams on here, I think someone talked about if I like to play video games. I said no, because video games just didn't like pique my interest. But I did used to play Minecraft, and yeah, Minecraft was I played it like once, and I didn't hate it, but at the same time, I kind of got a little bit bored of it. If I ever play Minecraft again, I would definitely do a multiplayer with you. As long as you're, a nice person and you don't try to like cross me or anything, I guess. But anyways, well, sorry. I had moved my foot and currently my phone is on a tripod. Yeah. Where are you from, dear? I'm from the US. I'm from the States. That's as much as you'll get out of me. The reason why I won't mention, like, a state or anything is because, well, Mm. sorry, I'm subscribing your channel. Okay. Well, hey, at least, if you're subscribing, thank you very much. Anyways, so yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna be going live every Tuesday and Saturday, and normally I try to make a post that shows that I will be live on this day or that day or these days. So currently, right now, I go live every Tuesday and Saturday around 3 p.m. Eastern time here in the US. So, if you're ever bored and, you just want to like chat and talk, then you can chat and talk with me in the comments and we could talk about whatever you want to talk about. Really. No skin off my bones. Just as long as they're appropriate. As long as they're appropriate, please. I got stressed you how many times people try to make something very inappropriate. But yeah. So everything else that's gonna be happening to my channel, mostly it's just gonna be like the typical stuff I do, like post short videos or post a random video here or there. But overall, yeah, this is yeah, that's pretty much what I'm still gonna be doing. So if you want to, next week on Tuesday, I will be live. So if you're not busy on Tuesday, around 3 p.m. Eastern time, then maybe if you want to, I guess watch my live and we could chat about whatever you'd like. Anything you want, as long as it's appropriate. Okay, PG. Trying to keep it PG, people. PG, remember that. But yeah, so I think that's it for my live stream for today. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for joining my live today, and thank you so much. Uh, it's 1:24 a.m. here. Then I guess I go live, like, where you live at, like, sometime after midnight, I think? Holy cow, that's late. I mean, I would do it earlier, but no. Only because I like to get things done in the morning, like chores or errands. I have to run errands. But yeah. Um, so I'm going to, well, yeah. I'm gonna end this live, but thank you all so much for joining my live today. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I hope to see more of you on the next live next week on Tuesday, which is pretty much another day you're gonna see me like basically like this, but maybe a little extra tired. But yeah. So other than that, yeah, so other than that, I just guess that's it. Um, yeah, and like what I said, I'm gonna also still be posting like my regular short videos and any other random video that I post on here. So that I hope you enjoy, and if you don't, then that's fine. That's cool. Yeah. So anyways, I hope to see you all next week and take care. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Oh, and I hope you guys are having a good day and or night. Okay? Take care. Mwah. I don't know why I did that, but you deserve a kiss. Mwah. Have a good day. Good day, everyone. Bye.